Hello, foodies. Welcome back to my channel, Tasty Treats by Nikki, to the English series of my recipes. Another recipe for you all. And again, today we are making a delicious vegetable. Yes, restaurant style cluster beans we are making today. Restaurant or hotel. Not the five-star hotel one, but yes, the normal hotel one. So let's start with the recipe. So to start up with the recipe, in a mixer grinder we will add peanuts. They are not roasted, just plain peanuts with the skin. 3 tablespoons I am taking in here. Next goes in grated coconut, 2 tablespoons. Nice 2 tablespoons of grated coconut. Next I am adding here 1 tablespoon of red chilli powder, 2 tablespoons of coriander powder, and then we are going to grind it coarsely. Don't make it fine, but coarsely grind it. You see the texture of the masala, perfect texture. There will be a slightly oily texture because of the peanuts, so don't worry about it. Next, puree we have to make, tomato puree. For that I have taken 2 tomatoes and 3 green chilies. You can see whole green chilies. Just grind it and keep it aside. We'll need it later. Now we are making the mixture, the tadka, the main preparation of the sabzi, tempering. For the same I have taken a pan, heated it up, added some oil to it. Once the oil is heated, we will add 1 teaspoon of mustard seeds. Remember the proportions, okay? Tablespoon and teaspoon, do not get confused between that. After that I am adding in here 1 teaspoon of cumin seeds. Let the cumin seeds crackle a little. Saute it a little. It's a very simple and basic recipe, but yes, it is a hotel or restaurant style of a recipe. So here I am adding 3 to 4 cloves of sliced, finely sliced or chopped garlic. Just saute them until the border of the garlic turns golden in color. Sorry for that, my throat is still not okay. Saute it for a little time. See, you can see the garlics have started turning a little golden in color. That's it. We are not going to cook it more than that. Next, I'm adding in here finely chopped onions. Yes, very finely chopped onions. And I've taken 3 to 4 medium size of onion. Basically, I have taken here 4 medium size of onion. Finely chopped them. In the processor, I've done it. I couldn't do it today because I told you all that my throat is not okay. So I've done it in the processor, and then in the processor you know how finely it will be. So the same proportion or the same texture of the onions you need to cook them, so that you don't get a bite of the onions when you're eating your vegetable. We are going to cook or saute the onions till they are nice transparent color. Now this is the masala that we prepared, the dry masala with peanuts, grated coconut. Adding in here almost full, I've just kept 2 to 3 tablespoons. Rest I've added whole of the masala here. Now because we did not roast the peanut, we are roasting it now. Okay, so this is basically the roasting process for the peanut, because we did not add the roasted ones. If you add roasted peanuts, remember to remove the skin of the peanuts, because once you roast it, it becomes a little hard. So if you're grinding roasted peanuts, please remember to remove the skin of it. I have not roasted it, so I'm roasting it now. And I did roast it here for about 4 to 5 minutes on high flame. Next, I'm adding in here the prepared tomato puree, adding the tomatoes and the green chilies, remember, in the start. Now again we are going to cook this until the rawness or the sourness of the tomato is gone. Now slowly, after adding the tomato puree, now slowly you will see that it will start releasing a little bit of water. So you have to cook it until it is nice and dry. Adding a little more water here. See the texture of it. Now let it cook for about 2 to 3 more minutes on high flame. Keep stirring continuously. Do not stop your spoon for 3 to 5 minutes. Now gradually you see here I am adding water. The sourness of the tomato is gone. So gradually keep adding water little by little and cook it. Once you go to the consistency that you want of the little gravy. So I am okay with this one because we are going to still add water to let the cluster beans cook nicely. So here I have taken half kgs of cluster beans. See, as I told you, I'll be adding water. That is the reason I did not add it all at once in the beginning. So after adding the cluster beans, adding water. So the cluster beans cook in that water. Give it a quick mix. We still have to add salt to it, so do not forget that. There goes in our salt. Mix it nicely. The gas has to be on medium flame, remember. Now we will let it cover and cook because we've added water and the vegetable right away. So we will cover it and let it cook until the cluster beans are done completely. So for me it took about 10 to 15 minutes on medium flame for the beans to cook. So keep checking in between. So this is my first check that if it is done or not. I still want the water to be dried out. So I'm just mixing it all again and covering it and cooking it for some more time. So I kept it again for 10 minutes on low flame. And this is the perfect consistency that I want. The perfect texture of the vegetable that I want. I don't want it to be, actually I did not want it to be watery and too much also dry. I want it in the middle of it, a little watery and a little dry at the same time. Yes. So checking on it and it is done. Let's move towards the plating section. So our cluster beans are ready in restaurant and hotel style. So we are going to serve it like that only, in that small plate. You see, they have that small plate which they serve their food in. You get small plates for rice, for sabzis, and you get small bowls for dals and other liquid foods. So this is the basic recipe of the vegetable, the cluster beans that you get in normal hotels and restaurants. You know, whenever you go shopping and then you are like, okay, now it's time to have something. Mostly youngsters go towards McDonald's and Domino's, but people who actually need ghar ka khana, they go towards these local restaurants and hotels, and there is this type of vegetables served for you all. So the recipe is ready. Quickly go and try the recipe. Do not forget to comment your feedback. Waiting for your feedback. Like the video, share the video and subscribe to the channel. We will meet you in the next video with a new recipe. Till then, do not forget to subscribe, like and share the video. Goodbye.